Good morning, Michigan. You're listening on radio stations all across the state. Grand Rapids, Holland, Muskegon, Traverse City, Petoskey, Benton Harbor, St. Joseph, Mount Pleasant, Lansing, Jackson. We're all here together and on Fox 47 television. 37 days left until the election. And in all of those cities and all of those ballot boxes, in addition to president and all of your local races, you will be able to vote for the MSU trustees. And Melanie Foster is currently a trustee running for re-election. Welcome back to the program.
Good morning, Michael Patrick.
Yeah, the hope is that people go that far down the ballot and pay attention.
And unfortunately, 30 to 35% of our voters fall off the ballot when they get there.
Is that
because
right?
They simply don't know. And it's such a, I hate to say, it's an important race, but certainly you can't fund a statewide race and have name recognition, and fortunately, people just fall off.
But having said that, we have 45,000 students at Michigan State University with plenty of local funding.
We have 49,000.
49,000.
Right.
So it is, when your child or daughter wants to go to Michigan State, you want trustees that are providing a terrific direction and the ability to get there. Tell me this: what is the role of a trustee?
The role of a trustee is, first and foremost, the president serves at the will of the Board of Trustees. Mm-hmm. So to monitor the president's performance and approve her overall vision for the university. We're also responsible for major policy at the university and for the fiscal responsibility.
You're like the board of directors.
That's right.
Okay, and you're wearing green and white today, of
Always.
course. That's
Always.
how it works.
That's my wardrobe.
It was a green-white stadium on Saturday there when you actually had Scott Romney at your tailgate and up in watching the game with you there. And I wonder if on Wednesday, when his brother is in that presidential debate, if he's going to be watching as intently as he watched the football game, because his eyes never left the action.
Well, he loves MSU football, and Scott is an MSU alumni and also trustee emeriti. He served on our board of trustees for 8 years, and I had the pleasure of serving with him for a couple of those years.
He's much like his father in his demeanor and his intensity, man. I mean, he was a lot of fun to talk to, but he wanted that win badly.
Oh, he did. He didn't want to meet people. He wanted to watch the game to a great degree.
Yeah, but he was fun. I had a good chance to chat with him for an extended amount of time, actually, and we told a couple jokes and talked about this and that. And tell me, did you talk with him at all did he give you any insight into the debate coming up or the campaign, how it's going, anything like that?
Just that Mitt was taking a little downtime to recharge and practice, and looking forward to Wednesday.
We had some discussion about the debates with one of the campaign people there, and I said, debate number one is most important, isn't it? I mean, it's more important than all three.
I think so, because people will tune into that. And then I think, again, if you probably watch the ratings, I would think people will fall off a little bit for number 2 and 3.
Yeah, there's an intense curiosity to see how are they going to do against each other. And this campaign fellow told me that, Sean, I think was his name, Sean Fitzpatrick,
yes,
told me that, debate 1 can set up debate 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. In other words, if it's a big, something happens to throw the president off his stride, maybe, then all of a sudden you scramble. So Wednesday night,
it's like boxing. You don't want to take the first hit.
Yeah, and it's going to be really something. If you're at all into politics, Wednesday night is like Super Bowl night. You only get it once every 4 years, and it's going to be a blast. Mark Hollis, your athletic director, has given $1 million to the school.
Yes, Mark and Nancy Hollis. Mm-hmm. And that is truly leading by example. I mean, we're so impressed with what he does for the program of athletics and the posturing that he sets Michigan State up for on a national field. And now this is just really, really remarkable. And that's most of the money is going to go to funding the new North expansion that they're planning right now for new locker rooms, media rooms, but also they're giving to the Eli and Edith Broad Art Museum and the Wharton Center.
How about that? That's a really nice surprise. I heard that announced this weekend, I guess, and we're going to touch base with him at some stage here and talk with Mark Hollis as we do from time to time. And there was also some additional funding from MasterCard last week.
Yes, MasterCard awarded $45 million to Michigan State University for a scholarship program they've set up for African students, for bright young people across the continent of Africa to be able to come to the United States and get an education. And several schools were recipients of this, but Michigan State was the only school in the Midwest. And $45 million, that's
Congratulations.
a lot A lot of higher ed.
Having said that, one of your hallmarks in your term as a trustee is that you want to make sure Michigan students have access to Michigan State.
That's true. Right now, 81% of our undergraduate students come from the state of Michigan. And that's really important to me because Michigan tax dollars, our hard-earned tax dollars, go to fund Michigan students first and foremost.
Luanna Simon was at the game. There were all sorts of celebrities at. That was a big celebrity game, I thought. There were lots of politicians. Lieutenant Governor was there. I saw State Rep Bill Rogers was there. Senator Roger Kahn. They were all, and former Governor Blanchard was there. And if you walk through that stadium, you can see the support, the bipartisan support for the university and the state.
Absolutely, and it's where it's nice being located so close to the Capitol because so many people that work downtown are alum and love to come back home.
Yeah, it was a good. Jim Murray was there from AT&T. Gregory Eaton. We just had a big time. Kelly Dean, nice to see him up and around again with his bionic hip. He's going to get another bionic hip in a couple of months, I guess, from Dean Trailways. And I went down on the field for a little bit. I met Zeke the Wonder Dog. I got his autograph too.
Did you get to throw a frisbee at him?
No, I left him alone. I didn't want to get in the way or disturb anybody down there. Now, remind everybody now, you're running for re-election as MSU trustee. It will be on the ballot, and you'll look down on the bottom and you'll see the options. How many options are there?
Well, all the education boards are on the ballot, which is University of Michigan, Wayne State University, Michigan State, and the State Board of Education. So there's...
How many other trustees do you run against?
There are 4 in the race. There are 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats. Joel Ferguson is the incumbent Dem, and the top 2 vote-getters win.
Okay. Melanie Foster is her name. Melanie Foster, and the number one reason people should vote for you for MSU trustee
is leadership. Experience counts.
And she wants Michigan kids at Michigan State University. Glad to be with you here in studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And she is, for the radio listeners, in a green blazer and a white shirt and a big smile on her face as we are getting closer. 36 days now to the election at 26 minutes after the hour. Back in a flash, John McMurray will have your weather on this very first day of October.
Monday, can't trust that day. Monday.
Michigan's Big Show with Michael Patrick Shields will be right back.